Good morning. Oh, good evening. Morning. Jeez, wow. It's terrible. See weekend RVing come in, and I think it's morning already. Hey, Millie and James. Welcome to Friday night chit chat. I'm here in Annapolis, Maryland, and as my Miss chat up there said, I'm in a bedroom, sitting on a day bed. I've got two totes for my computer table, and we'll see how it goes. TAW, correct. American Wanderer. Did you get to see the intro that I just made? You probably hear some background noise. Norris, hello, how you doing? Got not much to show or anything tonight. Pretty much chat. Got some new screens. Um, the lighting's not really great in this room, so sorry about that. Hope the mic is coming through pretty good. Looks like I've got a green light on my stream, which is good, and doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames, which is good. And I'm only using 4.7% of the CPU, which is even better. I think next week I'm going to try and get this set up to broadcast to YouTube and to Facebook. I'm going to give it a try. And then maybe the week after that, I'll try to get it set up to have guests come up on panel. We'll see how that goes when I get back to Wilmington. So Monday night, I probably won't be going live because I'll be heading back to Wilmington. So I'm not sure what time I'm going to get back there. Let's see, we've got two in the house. Well, that's a Friday night. It's typically slow for Friday night, so it's no biggie. We'll just keep chatting away. Any plans for the weekend, Norris or James and Millie? Oh, James and Millie, I appreciate you watching my playlists again. I'm getting closer, and as you can see, today's count is 3,378.6 watch hours. So getting close to that 600 mark. I didn't play any playlists yesterday, so I'm going to be a little bit behind. Hopefully, I'll continue rising up. And let's see, April. Maybe by the end of April or beginning of May, I should become monetized. And then I get to figure out all the rest of that stuff, how to set it all up. Since I don't have my second screen up here, I've got to use my glasses. Oh, birthday party for granddaughter. Well, how old is she? I'm up here with the grandkids also, here in Annapolis, Maryland. That's what I didn't do. While I'm chatting, let me do that. I wanted to bring up a map and show you exactly where I'm at. A lot of people don't know where it is. So I'm going to keep chatting while I go in the background here and pull up Google Maps and see if I can find out where I'm at on the map here. All right. I can't remember what the address is here, but I'm in here somewhere. Let's see if I can figure out where I'm at while I'm trying to talk and map at the same time. Okay, there's Annapolis over here, so it's in here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure pinpoint. I don't have this address memorized, so let me get back over here and show you where I am. 14, wow, teenager. You gotta be careful. Those guys out there. Let's see, what am I gonna bring this up under? Gotta bring it up under my weather forecast. There we go. There we go. Now we're over here on the map. And Annapolis is right in here. So I'm right in this area right here. And you can see as I zoom out, there's Annapolis right in here. And you can see it's way up the bay. There's Baltimore right there. Annapolis is down here. And of course, Washington's right here. So we come up and bypass Washington into Annapolis. And then we'll zoom out some more. A little bit more. And here's Wilmington down here. So it takes about 6.5, 7 hours drive time, stopping for gas and stopping to let the pets take a break. So there's Annapolis. And as you can see, it's surrounded by water. We had a nice day today, but yesterday it rained. Day before it rained. And before we get up here, it rained quite a bit. So let me get back over here and go back over and set up for the weather. Let me get ready to get around to it. Let's see, we still got 2 in the house. Like I said, it's tough on Friday nights. And I'm just not getting the number of people I need to make any headway. Spending 2 or 3 hours setting up, getting ready to do an hour show, and then you get 0.5, half an hour of watch hours. It's getting to the point where it's not worth it. And again, you're going to hear some background noise and some kids back here, probably people moving about. But that's the way it is here in the house. So what else is going on? James and Millie, have you decided if you're going to get a van or a cargo trailer? I'd like to get a cargo trailer and a truck, but the used truck prices are just ridiculous for what I can afford, I don't want to spend $8,000 on a truck that's got over 300,000 miles on it. Something under 150,000, extended cab or quad cab, Chevy, Dodge, or Ford, I guess. Preferably Chevy. I don't want a huge engine in it, and a short bed is fine. If I could find something in the $4,000 or $5,000 range, I'd be interested, as long as it's not totally rusted out. So am I still coming through okay? Again, the lights around in this room aren't that great. So again, I'm sitting on a day bed with about 6 pillows behind me so I can sit up straight. HD's laying on the floor over there. I've got 2 totes, gray totes, as my table. You got to do what you got to do when it's time to go live. Did everybody see that new intro that I put up this morning before I got going here? Let's play it again just for the heck of it. I've got a bunch that I'm working on, different ones, so we'll get something different up all the time. And I've got 3 in the house. Yay! I tripled my viewers. Well, there was 3, now it's down to 2. Let me get over here and check the studio and see what's going on. All right, got a healthy stream. Yep, that's good. 3 likes, I appreciate that. I think somebody just jumped in, hit the like button, and took off again, which is fine. And I wonder what kind of, let me see what kind of lag I have. I just waved. Yeah, it's 10 seconds so far. About 15 seconds of lag. That's not bad. I can deal with 15 seconds. It's a whole lot better than 2 and 3 minutes that I had down in Arizona on a few times. It's rough out there in the desert. I wonder who's still in the cul-de-sac. I think Duffy headed home. I think Artist on the Road is gone too. I'm not sure. I know Roy and Becky may still be in Arizona since Scott had that operation. So I don't know. I don't know where everybody is. They need to come in and let me know. I see CR View put up another video of my shuttle bus. I'm going to have to send them a mic for the camera because I couldn't hear me, but I talk softly anyway. I've got a bunch of boost on this camera mic because you probably wouldn't even hear me if I was talking. So, we got 4 in the house. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. As you can see, this is my call to action screen. James and Millie are playing my playlists again, which I really appreciate. Trying to get towards that 4,000K, getting closer. This is the closest I've ever been. So Monday, I may not be doing a live, but I will be Wednesday, so I'll have an update on the number then. Hopefully I'll be over 3,400. If everything goes well. I'll be playing my playlists on 4 devices through VPN. Very softly. Okay? Yeah, I talk very softly. I don't like to yell unless I absolutely have to. All right, let's get back off this one. And we got 3 in the house. No show and tell, really, basically. I still haven't got that 3D plate, 3D decal made, license plate. I'm going to get that done hopefully next week. And let's see. I'm thinking about doing a couple plates for a couple different channels in the cul-de-sac tribe and sending them out to them so they can show them around. The problem with the plates, it's going to take quite a bit of epoxy to do it. Plus, it's going to take a lot more time to do it. So they're not going to be super cheap, but they're not going to be super expensive either. But instead of having a flat decal, it'll actually be 3D. So once I get mine done, I can show you. And I've shown, of course, this, I don't know how many times. If I can get it back up over here. This is the license plate, my license plate, that I'm going to make all that color actually stand up 3D. So it'll be a 3D plate. And again, I'm going to get back to the right place. I'm trying not to jiggle these totes very much, but and this is a decal I did with an Italian Greyhound, and that's a 3D decal. You can see the light reflection off the depth of the epoxy. So I'll be doing that, and whatever color the decal is will be the color of the dome. So I just haven't had a chance to work on it. I was getting prepped to come up here, spend a few days. I have a honeydew list up here to do too. So I come up here and get a few things done and head back to Wilmington and get more stuff done back there. All right. Yeah, getting close, but I've only been getting 2, 4, 6 hours a night when I was getting 20 plus. But again, I wasn't running mine either for a couple days. So if anybody out there wants to run it, please let me know, and I'll run yours back. And of course, YouTube is 2 to 3 days behind anyway. So, all right, let's go take a look at the weather, shall we? Here's the weather out in Quartzsite. I like to keep track of what's going on in the summertime here. See how high the temperatures really get out there. So tomorrow is going to be 78, sunny. They're going to have some strong winds on Thursday by the looks. Wow, up to 90 on Monday. So the averages are getting way up there. When I left, the high averages were about 65. So it's getting warmer. No rain in sight for them. Jeez, I don't know. Last year it rained quite a bit when I was out there. Well, the year before. It was last time I was out. It only rained a couple of times. But we had lots of wind. So let me go over here. See what's going on. Nothing there. 70. It got to 82 here in Annapolis today, which surprised me because when I looked from Wilmington, they said it was supposed to get to about 70, 72. All right, let's see what's happening down in Wilmington. Let's see, Wilmington today was 63 right now. So Wilmington's going to be warm Saturday and Sunday, but scattered thunderstorms. Then it's going to drop and storms again on Tuesday. So I'll be back there Monday, just in time for 3 days of storms. Gee, that's going to slow some things up. And that's going to be chilly on Friday. Wow, 50, 54 down to 30. What is it, 38? Oh, come on. Let's get that weather up down there. And here I am in Annapolis. Well, right now it's 51. Tomorrow's supposed to be 64. And we're supposed to get some heavy thunderstorms coming through. Oh, what was it? Last week, we were supposed to get those heavy thunderstorms in Wilmington. The storm broke, and part of it went to the center of the state, and part of it went out over the ocean. And we didn't get, I don't think we even got one drop of rain. A little bit of wind, but that's about it. So thunderstorms Sunday in Wilmington, Annapolis. And then again, Wednesday, Thursday. They've been getting a lot of rain up here. But if you looked at that map that I showed, there's a lot of water around. So that's why. And the humidity's up here right now too. So the air conditioner's been running here pretty steadily all day. That's okay. That's what it's made for. Let's see. I'm trying to see how long we've been on. It's in that little tiny lettering at the bottom. I'll go to another screen to now look. Let me bring up the map again. That way I can sneak a peek at how long we've been on. Let's see, that would be under the forecast. There's the map, showing where I'm at. All right, we've been on 20 minutes already. Okay. There's Annapolis right in here. So we're right over in this section over here. And you can see there's lots of water. There's Washington, Baltimore, up here. So, you know, right in the thick of things up here. Let me get back over and reset. There we go. In case we want to go back again. Let me see. All right, that's nothing new there. Nothing new there. Again, I didn't get much set up. Van City Adventures, Vancouver, Canada. How's the weather up there? Appreciate you stopping in. Friday nights are usually slow anyway. I need a co-driver over here, you know, somebody else that can talk once in a while. You know, James and Millie have got a great show. I'm not sure what time they come on now since I'm 3 hours away. I'm not sure how. See, they're 2 hours away, I think, now instead of one with this daylight savings time here. I'm not sure because it's a little after 9 here, 9:20, 9:22, something like that. I just heard Wally. Wally's up here. He did really great in the car. I was surprised. He was a little fidgety for the first half hour or so. Then about the time we hit about the 4 hour mark, he laid down and went to sleep. And I can hear him outside the door. I don't know if you can or not, but he's out there. I'm in his room right now, so he's probably ready to go to bed. Let's see, anything new going on? Well, my roommate swapped cars with her son. They needed a bigger car for the kids, and she got a smaller car, probably a little bit better on gas mileage. So we'll be taking that back, checking out that gas mileage and see how it goes. Let's see, I'm going to be doing a little bit of repair work here. I got to set up a swing, indoor swing for Emmeline. What else have we got to do? Well, I already fixed a couple of taillights on the cars. Bulbs are blown out. So, you know, I like to keep busy. So, anybody doing anything in particular over the weekend? And how's the weather up there in Vancouver? Oh, Van City Adventures. Yeah, I was in your live stream, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Don't you have the Sprinter van, I believe? I can't keep up. You know, almost 1,400 subscribers, and I'm not sure sometimes of who they are. A lot of them sound the same. You know, weekend RVing, RV weekend. You know, that's close. I'd like to go for an hour tonight, but I don't know. Don't have enough people in here. I may shut it down to half an hour again. But we'll see in a few minutes. We're at 24 minutes in. Yeah, it's probably still cold up there. You know, Canada, I think, warms up last. Central U.S. starts to warm up, and northern U.S. starts to warm up a little bit. Doesn't really get nice like down here in the south. But here in Wilmington, right on the ocean, it's very humid anyway in the summertime. Even in the winter, it's humid, which is rough because when you leave the Arizona desert, you know, it's super dry, and start heading back that way. I hear jeez, Wally. I get those two mixed up all the time now. Wally's the tiny one, Grunt's the big one. Grunt's getting bigger. He's probably 130 pounds, maybe more. Wally's, in the last 3 weeks, has probably put on 4 or 5 pounds. So he's growing too. HD's finally letting Wally get closer to him. Grunt used to run when he was a tiny thing, if Grunt was ever tiny, and just jump on HD, wanting to play. And, you know, HD's kind of on the old side. He didn't like it. So he used to tell him off. So since Wally's smaller and not quite as, what's the word I'm looking for? enthusiastic or outgoing or frisky. He doesn't jump all over HD. So. Hey, James, welcome back. Hope you had a good day. I was just telling Millie that I'm probably not going to get a pickup because I can't find one for a decent price. I'm not paying $8,000 for a pickup that's got 300,000 miles on it. That's all I've been finding locally around here on the East Coast. I'm on a couple auction sites, but I don't know what it is with auctions. People just go crazy on auctions and they drive the price way up. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, we got 3 in the house. We're losing them left and right. That's all right. It's Friday night. They want to go out, have some fun, not get stuck here with me. I'm going to try and get some kind of content from here. I need to get some content going too, instead of just these lives. That'll help with my watch hours. But I'm probably going to have closer to 5,000 by this time next year because I'm going to have about 800 drop off because of the Schoolie Palooza videos. I just can't believe how those things are going. Let me go over here. I mean, for me, those are outrageous, in views and watch hours. Because I'm used to, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. Let me get over here and bring that up and see where I'm at on that. And see if I can talk and type at the same time, which normally I can't do. So let's see, I want to go to the next page. Yeah, those things, I just didn't expect them to do that well, which is very surprising. All right, let me go over here. It's Friday night, I guess there's a lot of people doing the lives. Yeah, I could take HD to video. I want to get a video of Wally coming down the stairs. There's see about 8 steps up to the front door, and then there's about 10 or 11 stairs going up to the main section of the house. And he will run up those stairs like crazy, and then he'll turn around and be like a slinky. You've seen slinkies going downstairs where it's kind of, he'll put his front paws down on the step first, bring his back hooves back to that step, and then that automatically pushes his front hooves down to the next step. So it's kind of cute to watch. I'm gonna try and get it a short on it on the video, and you should see him run. Boy, he loves to run, but he doesn't like to be alone. If I'm out of his sight or Harley's out of his sight, he comes looking. All right, let's get over here to whatever I was looking at. Oh, I was looking at the Schoolie Palooza. I want to go over and see how many views I've got in hours. There we go. Yeah, Schoolie Palooza 1. Now that's how many days ago? It was published on February 4th. And it's got 3,214 views, which, like I said, is over the moon for me. 333.5 watch hours. So, geez, it still hasn't flattened out. The curve hasn't flattened out. It's still going up. So let's go back and see what part 2 looks like with the skunk. Okay, on that one, I've got 1,403 views, 183 watch hours. And that one's doesn't seem very flat either. It's still going upwards a little bit. And these 3 videos, like I said, is something I've never experienced. Now, part 3 is flattened out at 227 views in 11.5 hours. So, if you have a 3-part, it looks like the first 2 parts might get something pretty good, but the last part doesn't. Part 3, not as many people watch that. So again, I'm used to 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours per video. And, 15, 20 views. So I couldn't believe it when I started climbing and kept climbing and kept climbing. Maybe it was that teaser I put in part 1 about trying to find the skunk on the mesa. Maybe I should take a lesson from that. But I definitely want to get some more content. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of stuff in Wilmington this year. I've got to get my S10 sensor changed out in it so I can start driving that instead of the bus around town. But if I can ever find a decent priced, under 150,000 mile extended cab or 4-door Chevy pickup or Dodge pickup, I'm not thrilled on Dodge, the older Dodges, because of the transmissions, and possibly a Ford, then I would put my Shuttle up for sale to get a cargo trailer. But the prices of wood have doubled. They've gone up 100% since last year. So if it cost me $3,000 last year, it's going to cost me closer to $6,000 for materials. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I still got to finish up the bus. I haven't even gotten the Arizona dust out of the bus yet. I still got Arizona dust all over the place. I've only taken out about a quarter of the contents. Of course, I took out all my electronics and stuff I needed right away, but I've got a few ideas on making it even lighter, taking out some more weight without affecting any of the structure. All right, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to call this because there's only 3 of us in here. I hate to, but, I'll get maybe 0.1 of an hour for tonight. So it's getting very frustrating. I may have to change time. Maybe go back into the morning, maybe. Roy said he'd like to have me go after his when he gets back on the schedule again. So I may do that and see how it goes. Anyway, let's see. We've been on for 34 minutes, is it? I guess it is. 34 minutes. It's hard to see. It's tiny down there at the bottom of the screen. All right, I think I'm going to call it. That way, all I can have is room back, and I can get out there and get 4 playlists going again for tonight. I ran 4 today. I'm going to run 4 more. I have 2 phones, a tablet, and I can run one on the computer also. And that's been helping a lot too. Among 2 or 3 other people, like Weekend RVing, that have been running them for me also. All right, I'm calling it. I just can't keep talking with no input and nothing to say, nothing to show. So I'm going to go find my X-Pro. Here it is. Again, Monday night, probably not, because I'll be heading back to Wilmington. I don't know what time I'll be getting back. So Wednesday, I'm going to try and figure out how to set this up to live stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Got to go watch a few videos. Hopefully, I'll see some people Wednesday. If you've got friends, tell them to come on in. And, if you want me to run games or talk or run show and tell more, just let me know. But I've run out of show and tell stuff, so I've got to get more stuff. When you buy a new house, you got to get stuff. Well, when I start a new time, something like this, I have to have more stuff. All right. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will catch you hopefully Wednesday. And then, of course, I may change it the times on Friday. Like I said, I may go back to sometime during the day. All right. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. James and Millie, thanks for running my playlist. Norris, thanks for showing up to every one of mine and watching every video. I appreciate that. And anybody else I missed, I'm sorry. But my memory's not as good as it used to be. All right. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.